third class for today. So today you guys will be learning chapter 3, A World of E-Marketing Opportunities. Okay. So on chapter 3, you guys will learn about regarding to the overview regarding our global e-marketing issues, and then we see about the country and market opportunities. Okay, meaning of country is the developed and undeveloped country. How we make it that particular country, that category country, to become our opportunity to sell, not to sell, actually to promote and sell, to advertise our product and service. And then influence of technology, you guys will learn what is the makes uh, the technology that influence to e-marketing. And then wireless internet access, digital divide, what is it, and China view of the future. Actually not the future anymore, it's the current one nowadays. So we look on our first topic. Uh, is it my voice clear or not? When you guys are hearing me?
Very clear.
Okay. If not, you guys already seen the video, is it? The video is clear and everything, is it? The
Yeah.
all right. Because I'm afraid, because certain classes, I heard some lecturer having problem regarding internet connection, and there are some student say it's breaking off and everything. That's why I'm asking you guys.
We
Okay.
can hear you clear.
All right. Uh, Before we start on first topic, I want to inform you guys next week will be your midterm. So your midterm, okay, your midterm will be done in Google Classroom. Okay, Google Classroom. Wait, I will create one folder,
Okay, that's true.
one quiz assignment. In that particular quiz assignment, I will be creating a Google form. You guys just do it inside the Google form only. Okay, it's a multiple question, only 10 questions only. Okay, inside there, 10 questions with 10 question with multiple answer. You just choose your answer. After that, automatically the Google form will count your mark inside there. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. It's not yet been done. That one will be on next week. See, it's already week 5. You guys already settle assignment 1 and 2, and waiting for assignment 3 on week 11. So easy, is it, in my class? Okay, we go to our first topic, overview of global e-marketing issues, because we have so many issues regarding e-marketing, implementation of e-marketing. Actually, it's a little bit of issue because some countries for implementing e-marketing, they are having a little bit of issue. Actually, it's not a big issue, but this is the issue that you guys will be facing when you guys are implementing e-marketing when towards your business in the future. So first issue is the worldwide internet usage. You guys have to remember, okay, today is 2020. Majority of the world will be majority people in the world will be having access to the internet. Okay, internet usage, meaning is a lot of people nowadays are connecting to the internet itself. Okay, this one, like you guys see uh, in the notes. Okay, for example, I give you in 2000 until 2004 is double already. you guys imagine in the 2020, okay, 2000 and 2004, during 2000, 2004, for example, in Asia itself, okay, 243 million user. That's on 200 in the year 2000 until 2004. You just imagine from 2004 until 2020, 16 years after 2004, is already multiple the usage of user. Let's see how many nowadays. Okay, rate as March 31st to 2020, internet user, wait, million, 2,358,272,707. Seven is already 60
10
years gap.
times.
It's already 10 times already. From 238 million, it became 2 trillion
Billion.
300 billion. 2,358,272,707 internet user. Meaning is people nowadays is already connected, but still we have some certain issues regarding to reach people out in the worldwide scale, means global. Even in our what we call it, domestic user also we having problem to connect. For instance, like you got certain student, okay, like in our situation, lecture in our terms of KLMUC students, certain student we cannot reach or cannot attend to online classes because of the internet connection. See, we still have issue even though we are living in the year 2020. So even though we are advancing, advancing usage of new technology and everything, should be internet usage or internet users should be easily to you guys should be easily to connect with any internet user. Even though the growth of internet usage is already 2 billion, okay, 2 billion 500, is it, for 2,538 million, so on. Still, we have certain issues regarding to connect to people. So it's already 10 times, it's already billion nowadays. See, Asian people is growing. Okay, the world largest online market are the US, okay, and then the China. Is it nowadays? You see, I like to Google at the same time. That is, we having a what we call it, a proper example and everything. So what is it? Largest online market. So, is it marketplace? Should be online market, is it? So as you can see, the largest is US, currently US. We can see USA. We have China, India, but the largest is still US. Even though I going down and down, it's still US. China is second. Okay. It's still maintained. US is the largest world largest online market that you guys when if you guys want to what we call it, to sell sell your product or service inside the US country. Still they having the latest online market, largest online markets, and following with China. Okay, nowadays we already know China also is rapidly going toward online businesses. Okay, even though some smaller countries such as South Korea and Iceland have the highest penetration, over 70% of their population. Actually, it's already increased from 70 to 80, maybe to 90% of their population, because of what? Actually, because of their geography, because they are a smaller country, so should be more easily to penetrate compared to the to the US and China, because China and US is a big country. See, not all inside the US and China country is reaching what we call it, the internet is reaching people are using the internet itself. So but in terms of South Korea and Ireland, their penetration is much more easy because they are a small country. For instance, like South Korea, majority of them are using internet. Okay, access of they are using they are what we call it. They have easily connected or easily access to internet. When you guys see what we call it, the K drama, everything, you guys can see, oh, they are techno frenzy with their technology. Using smartphone, they're using their public transportation, even though they are using into a government sector and everything, all connect to what we call it, the internet itself. So the penetration of their population is much more easy compared to the larger country. Even in Malaysia itself also is already 70% penetration of population. This one is in terms of year 3 to 5 years ago, 70%. Nowadays it will be increasing about 10%, increase to 10 to 50%, maybe 80%, maybe 85% to 90% of their population you are using the internet itself. Because small country is easy to expose to them, to expose the internet technology, to influence. Like our country also is smaller, should be more easier to penetrate of influence when you guys are doing marketing, should be. Okay, as internet access and use accelerate around the world, so too will the e-market opportunity. When comes to all, okay, nowadays you guys heard technology is advancing day by day. Same also like the internet also. The more technology that you guys see more advancing, more people tend to can be accessed or can be accessed to the internet world nowadays. So that's where you guys can take the opportunity to do e-marketing. So this is the statistic numbers. Actually, it's already what we call it, that already changed a little bit. So it's you guys see, okay. When you guys see here the worldwide internet usage, like for instance United States, numbers of internet user is what in millions is 100. This is example only. Okay, we took a sample, a little bit of sample. Okay, 185.9 million people can use the internet in the United States. But you guys can see, okay, when you guys see here, this is the number of internet user, means how many people that can access the internet, okay, by this particular country. You guys see South Korea, only 32 million. This is a sample figure, okay, it's not a total figure. Okay, 32 million. But you guys see on the left, on the right, the percentage of population internet user, meaning is the penetration of people getting the information. You guys see even though in South Korea is only 32, but the penetration is at 75%, 74.9, meaning is 75% of the population in South Korea. Okay, population of South Korea can get access to any information that they are desired. You can see how you guys can see, even though like Iceland, Norway, you guys see all this particular country is the smaller country. The biggest one is Australia, that is on the 6th place, ranked 6 in population penetration, uh, at 66.1. Even the United States, even though United States we have 185 million people are using, but still the penetration is 64% of the from the number of usage. You see the difference. Even though we have a bigger country, doesn't mean all the what we call it, all the what we call it, people inside the United States are getting the information through the internet itself. No, that's why when you guys are doing e-marketing, you guys need to do a little bit of research regarding, okay, penetration, how many of percentage of penetration of the population can see your advertisement, can see your marketing inside the online itself. That's why we must be prepared first, then we can do marketing. Okay. Developed economies, now we see develop and economy. Developed and emerging economy. Developed economy or we call it developed country is highly industrialized, use technology to increase efficiency and have a high GDP per capita, meaning high gross domestic percentage per capita, meaning is they have high growth, what we call it, high domestic growth actually, meaning getting domestic profit from their selling of their product and everything. Okay, when we talk about developing countries or developed economies, they already established. Okay, when we can do e-marketing. It's much more proper. We do business or we do marketing in this particular developed countries. But still to be remembered, when you guys want to penetrate the market inside this particular developed countries, you will be facing a lot of challenge and you have what we call it so many competitors. That is the what we call it challenge that you guys will be facing. Okay, because this is a developed, means a well-developed country is already, their economy is already stable, their economy is much more advanced from us and actually, and so on. So you guys must be in mind when you guys we can do marketing inside this particular developed, because in terms of online marketing or e-marketing itself, we can go to any country, but we must know the economy first between developed and emerging. Example for emerging countries, developed countries, is like you guys see the Western Europe, North America or US, even the US itself, Japan, Australia and New Zealand. So like the statement said, developed countries are the ideal for e-marketing. Okay, but remember still we have a lot of challenge. Okay, emerging countries have low level of GDP per capita and experience rapid economic growth. This is where you guys see like China, Central and Southeast Asia, like ours, Mexico, Central and South America, Baltic state, Eastern Europe, Africa countries. So this is, we call it emerging countries. Okay, so this is also a favor also to you guys to do e-marketing also. When we, like I said, like I said before, you guys can do marketing in developed countries and also emerging countries. Okay, that I won't stated that you guys must do e-marketing to in developed country. No. Okay, developed country, like I said in the statement, like in this particular statement inside the notes itself, is an ideal only. Okay, ideal, but I already stated to you guys also, you have so many challenges in terms of competitor, the market trend, the peoples and so on. Okay, doesn't mean you cannot do e-marketing toward emerging country. This is also a good place to you guys to start up your business. We must start our business in somewhere. So better started at emerging countries. Okay, because emerging country, like the statement said, is experiencing rapid economic growth. We as like you guys see Taiwan, you guys see Hong Kong, and so on. They are rapidly growing in terms of economy. Okay, now we go. Okay, we go to other issues that is in terms of IT, information technology. So why IT is we call this importance. Okay, first, it can increase efficiency, okay, in the production, distribution, and sales goods and services. Of course, IT can increase our efficiency, okay, in terms of production, in our production for the company, distribution of the product itself, and sales in marketing itself, because we are nowadays people are using technology. Everyone are using technologies. Doesn't matter from laptop, smartphone, and everything. Okay. From emerging economies or country, technology play especially important role because the application of IT can open up new and exciting global market. Of course, when we are using IT, we can open up new and exciting opportunities or global market opportunities. Like Malaysia, even you guys are sitting in Malaysia, you guys open up an online business, you guys get a new and exciting global market. Okay, but you guys I advise you guys, please do a little bit of homework or research regarding when you guys are opening up or start up your own business. Okay, the internet allow business in emerging economies to instantaneously tap to a global market. Even though you guys are growing, okay, you guys are doing in terms of domestic economy in that particular emerging country, that doesn't mean you guys didn't tap to the global market. You guys will be influenced or being what we call being attracted to the global market also in the same time. Meaning is you guys are doing business in the domestic economy first. At the same time, you guys will be tapping on the global market economy. How is the global economy nowadays? How is the oil price and everything? So you guys will be also influenced regarding to the global market. Okay, successful marketing on internet can leapfrog a company from nowhere to somewhere in overnight. Of course, yes, we have so many of this particular what we call it company, successful marketing doing successful marketing inside the internet world. It can be popular from what we call it from zero to a hero in terms of overnight. For instance, you guys silly in the internet certain product what we call it, for example, sometimes you guys see at the Facebook like dash cam, for example dash cam on the car. Even though you guys are posting inside the Facebook, okay, today you guys sometimes doesn't what we call it doesn't expect don't expect the rate of people will come and ask you for the product itself, because nowadays people are already aware regarding the safety to have a dash cam inside their vehicles. So in terms of what we call it, in terms of market today, when you guys are putting that particular dash cam inside the Facebook, inside Instagram, inside Twitter, anything you guys promote, we come from nowhere to somewhere, meaning is from zero to have to become a popular product in overnight. Seriously, nowadays for example, some of my friends, the first example is dashcam. Second example is like, for instance, my friend is selling a cooking utensil, even though it's from China. Okay, even though that particular product is from China, my friend posted not posted actually, sending me to WhatsApp and Telegram and everything, that particular product. And then that particular product, I can see it rise to popularity to Facebook, to Instagram. Nowadays, I can see that particular cooking utensil inside Facebook, inside Instagram. It become instant, overnight popular, that particular. So you guys actually doesn't need to worry when you guys are promoting or do marketing inside internet. This is the advantage, because you can overnight, you guys can become that particular, your product can become popular. But like I said before this, you need to know what type of market that people nowadays are needed, your customer needed nowadays, because you cannot post something or promote something that people doesn't want. Okay, especially when you guys are a new type of business company. So how you guys want to be popular, you guys do online, based on online. Doesn't matter from YouTube, from Facebook, doesn't matter. As long as you guys know what type of market that you guys need to follow, then you guys are doing the correct one. Because in terms of business, you guys must know, especially on marketing side, new digital marketing nowadays, e-marketing, we can market everything. We can advertise. We can do any type of promotion inside the internet. But you guys must know, must be remembered when you guys are working after this. Not all the product, not all the product that being posted. For instance, like in Lazada, not all people are interested to buy all that particular product inside Lazada. But in terms of needs, yes. But interest, no. That's why I said you need to know what is the customer need from the interest itself. Certain people are in needs of electronic gadget and everything. That's why you guys see like Lazada, Shopee, it keeps growing. Their profit is keep growing day by day because of people. They know what is the people needs, the customer need, not the customer interest. Interest actually. So far you guys are okay? Hello,
Okay,
guys.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Greatest obstacle to e-commerce in emerging countries, in emerging economies include slow connection speed. Okay, this is the current issue. Cost of domestic phone call, internet service provider cost, and lack of local content and content in one own language. Meaning is, in terms of content, content in one's own language. Majority when you guys are seeing when in the internet, people with that company or people even or businessmen businessmen will be using English as a platform, because English is a worldwide usage of what we call it, usage of language for the world. But we rarely see an own language. For instance, like a Malay language inside the internet world. We rarely see. We have, but rarely see that particular website that been using Malay language only. No, it actually is not an issue. That this is not an issue, but you guys have to consider certain people doesn't learn English, doesn't learn or reluctant to learn English, because certain, for instance, certain Malay doesn't know English, certain Chinese, certain Indian also doesn't know English, certain Indian and Chinese and Malay also doesn't know their own language. This is a true fact considered nowadays, the world nowadays. Okay, but the content, this is some of the obstacle when you guys are doing e-commerce inside the emerging economies. Okay, e-marketers for countries with emerging economy face a double challenge. You guys are from this particular emerging country. You will be double the challenge. Okay, what are the challenge? All the marketing issues and decision. This is one of the issues, and unique challenges related to the condition of operating within a still developing nation. Meaning is you guys have a challenge in certain condition inside the emerging countries because of the lacking of internet connection, lacking of penetration. Sometimes we have lacking of penetration because like I said, certain inside Malaysia also doesn't have internet connection. So you have lacking of penetration of usage of usage of internet and everything. So we have certain challenge. But when you guys are, as a marketer, you guys you guys must work double the effort to become a stable company afterwards. Okay. Don't worry when in terms of wait. Sorry, Mr. Sasi is. Sorry, Mr. Sasi asking for documentation of certain subject. Okay, now we go to the second topic, country and market opportunity analysis. Okay, an e-marketing plans guides the marketeers through the process of identifying and analyzing potential market. Okay, when you guys want to search regarding market opportunity inside other countries. Okay, you guys need to you guys must do the process of identifying and analyzing potential market inside that particular country. Okay, what is the type of potential market that you guys need to find is market similarity and also market differences, because certain product certain product you guys will sell for instance like smartphone. We have other competitor are selling or market the same type of smartphone, meaning it's the same usage of the smartphone itself. What is it, Mr. Sasi? Wait, sorry. Okay, we see like we continue. Sorry. Okay, market similarity. Okay, if they are market similarity, they are operating from a country with an emerging economy and want to target market in developed countries. Okay, the meaning of it. Okay, the meaning of market similarity is when you guys want to sell. Okay, you guys are from emerging economy. You guys want to sell sell your product at a developed country, but it's the same. In terms of developed country, it's the same type of product as other businesses are selling in their particular country. Like I said, for example, okay, I know this is will be confusing a little bit. Okay, the meaning of market similarity is, okay, for instance, like I told you guys, is smartphone. Okay, you guys are from Malaysia, emerging country. Okay, you want to sell your product, your smartphone at a developed country, for instance, Europe. Okay, any country in Europe. For instance, we took England. Okay, you guys want to sell inside England, but for England, a developed country, they treated your product is similar to other company that sell the same product as yours. For instance, smartphone. Okay, so for them, for developed country is a similarity product, a similar product to other company that sell inside the country. So that is the meaning of market similarity. Market differences is you guys have a different product that is you have a product that doesn't exist inside a developed country. You guys understand, is it? Guys, hello.
Can you repeat again?
Okay, repeat which one? Similarity or difference? Market differences.
Similarity.
Okay. Emmanuel, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, sir.
Okay, let me explain regarding to Sharizam the market similarity. Okay, market similarity, Sharizam, is like it's like you guys Sharizam, you imagine you have a company, you sell a smartphone. Okay, smartphone. Okay, you are from Malaysia, an emerging country. Okay, when you want to promote or you want to sell your product to England. England is, for example, you want to sell to England. Okay, England is a developed country. For England, your product that you want to sell is a similar product to other country that sell the same thing, the same product. Meaning is smartphone. Understand or not? Kau macam jual benda yang sama lah. For England tu, kan, for negara England, kau jual benda yang sama dengan negara lain. Untuk sebab England, you have to remember, England is a developed country. Dah ekonomi dia dah stabil. So orang semua akan jual benda yang sama kat dia. Yelah macam kita lah. We have Oppo, we have iPhone, we have Samsung. Is it? So that is, we call it market similarity.
Okay.
For market differences, you guys have a rare product that developed countries doesn't have. For instance, durian. For instance, durian. We have durian in developed country. In England, they have for example, they don't have durian. In US also, they didn't have durian. So this is, we call it market differences. You guys understand, is it?
Yeah, understand.
Okay, Emmanuel, okay? Emmanuel?
Hello.
You understand, is it, between market similarity
Come
and
again,
market differences?
the market differences.
Okay, for market differences, okay, like I said, you sell a product, a unique product to other to developed country. For instance, Emmanuel, you know durian, is it? The fruit called durian. Emmanuel?
What again?
Do you know a fruit called durian?
Fruit.
Fruit called durian.
Not really.
This one. Oh, you living in Malaysia, you didn't know what is a durian, is it? This is rare. This one, Emmanuel.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. what is the meaning of market differences? For example, okay, Emmanuel, you sell durian to your country in Africa.
Yeah.
So this is, we call it market difference. Meaning is you sell something different that doesn't exist in that particular country. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Sharizam, you okay?
Okay.
Alright. So this is an picture of it. Okay. But you guys understand, is it? When you guys market similarity that I told you guys sell a same thing inside the developed country, whereas for market differences is you sell a unique product that doesn't have inside that particular developed country. Our unique, for example, in terms of our own unique of product. For instance, like I told you, we sell for example, the fruit called durian. Okay, in terms of in Asia, durian is only exists in our country, Thailand, Indonesia. So when we are market to China, for instance, we market nowadays we are rapidly selling durians at China. So that is the market difference when we stated in terms of this particular statement. Because I need to give you a clear example, so I use durian. But in terms of online marketing or online business, if you have something or a unique product that other country doesn't have, you got a good opportunity. That's why in terms of doing e-business, many companies are trying to look regarding to market different nowadays compared to market similarities, because if you want to tackle in terms of market similarities, meaning of product similarities, you have a lot of you must work double the effort to penetrate from other competitors. Whereas by market difference, even though it's a slow start, but you guys can get a fruitful profit, meaning it's a big profit in terms of when selling it. Because it's a unique product or a unique selling point for other country, because that particular country doesn't have that particular product. That's why in terms of nowadays in online business, they attend to more focus on to market differences compared to market similarities. So this is the explanation, market similarities and so on. Credit cards and e-commerce payment. Okay, in terms of nowadays, because this is the advantage and also an opportunity when we are doing e-marketing. E-marketing means we are doing advertisement and promotion inside the internet itself. Terms of credit card and e-commerce payment, because nowadays, before the internet era, means the e-commerce era, we are using face-to-face paying, is it? Meaning is we must go to the shop, we must go to the counter and pay by cash or credit card, is it? Even debit card, is it? So, but nowadays, because we are venturing to e-commerce and then we using e-marketing and so on, so payment, in terms of payment or transaction, nowadays is become much more easier, and then it can makes you and can create you more opportunity. For instance, even though you guys can pay by online banking, by credit cards, by Google, by e-wallets, and or QR payment and so on, and etc. etc. Okay, so it makes easy for you guys to do transaction in terms of by using the online business or online businesses. You guys understand, is it? Regarding this particular statement, credit cards and e-commerce, meaning is when you guys are doing you guys are adding up from credit card and also e-commerce payment, meaning is you guys are using e-commerce payment from e-wallets, QR codes, or QR payments, whereas online banking, you guys create more opportunity for your company to attraction toward their customer. or potential customer, because the more transaction that you guys created for the customer, the more customer feel comfortable. Regarding to trust is different thing. Why? Sorry, Sharifah?
No, nothing.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Technology readiness influence marketing. Okay. In emerging economies, e-marketer must also deal with daunting issue of basic technology, limited access to use, and use of computer and telephone. Okay, this is currently issues inside the emerging countries. Limited access, high internet connection costs. Is it we pay more? For instance, we pay more to get certain amount of speed. The more higher the speed, the more cost will be given. Okay, so international connection, okay, sometime will be actually according to slow internet connection, it depends on how much you pay for the internet connection, the speed of the connection, and unpredictable power supply. Of course, this is the issues regarding to emerging countries. Sometimes will be blackout, sometimes will be having technical problem in this in terms of section of the building or section of the housing and so on. So for this, you guys can go to because it's a straightforward computer and telephones and everything. Because you guys already know when we are using because we are using technologies. Okay, because we are using online business, we do e-commerce, we do e-marketing. We need this particular technology being implemented to our customer, okay, or our client. And also our client also needs to be needs to adapt to the current environment, meaning is they need the technology by their side, for instance from smartphone, their laptops and everything. So this is already a culture for our customer to have this particular technology, and then we use this particular technology to sell our product and everything. Regards to internet connection cost, it depends on the country itself, because other country have other charges. So for instance, like Malaysia, we have many internet service provider, from Maxis, Unify, OTM, Time, what else? DG and U-Mobile and so on. Okay, even though we have that particular internet service provider, but the cost of the internet that they given to us, for instance like Unify, 300 megabytes internet speed cost around 149 ringgit per month. For some will be expensive, for some will be normal for them or cheap for them. But 300 megabyte for 149, if you ask me, it's a bit expensive. It is expensive, a little bit expensive. If you talk about around 500 megabytes for 149, is considered is a good price for it. But 149 ringgit for 300 megabytes actually is what we call it, is expensive. Okay, now you guys see, okay, internet service provider charges. This is per US dollar. Okay, versus telephone charges. Okay, we see the ISP only, not the telephone charges. Okay, the toppest one will be Qatar. The most expensive is Qatar. You see, 50 actually, 50. What we call it, $50 per. Actually, it's not per month, but they charge the most expensive internet service provider, ISP, inside this particular country. This is the Middle East country I took for example. You guys can see Qatar is the most expensive in terms of charging their internet service provider. It's up to near to $50 per month, times per times 4 ringgit and 50 cent in terms of ringgit Malaysia is around $200, 200 ringgit per month. We see who is the second. Bahrain. Third will be Tunisia. Tunisia and Morocco, and then follow up with Kuwait and UAE. The cheapest one will be Egypt. But you can see, in terms of this particular graph, in terms of charges, country inside Africa, Middle East nation, Qatar is the one who's giving up more expensive charges of using internet itself. Meaning is they're giving internet service provider charges. Connection speed and web design. Okay. Regarding towards preparation, okay, connection speed is also a factor. Meaning is because nowadays when you guys are designing the web, okay, for instance, that you guys are doing your assignment right now. Remember, you still have to design your website. You guys are using what? You guys are using Wix, is it?
Wix.
Wix. When you guys are using Wix, you guys need a faster connection speed. If not, you guys are using slower internet, the website will be uploading so slow. When you guys are notice, when you have a connection problem, internet connection problem, your Wix will be uploading so slow, if you guys notice. But if your internet connection is speed is okay, meaning your internet speed is up to par, Wix will be uploading so fast, because today web design is a heavy duty design, because we put animation, we put coloring and so on. That will be the content of the web design also can be influenced toward the internet speed uploading. That's why you guys need to know, when you guys are doing marketing inside the online world, you guys need to know the speed connection in terms of your company use and the environment that you guys want to sell inside the country. Meaning is the environment of the country itself. What type of connection speed that the country are using right now. The people of the country using right now. And then the web design. Actually, the web design nowadays it depend on content. Whatever you put the content and the design also the design of the website itself, meaning the coloring, the animation, and so on. But prior to web designing, the most important is the content that you guys are putting inside the website itself. Because nowadays, whatever you put, the content, even though you have so many content, okay, quantity inside the website, but doesn't mean you get the awareness or attraction to the customer awareness. Sometimes less quantity, but the content is good and the meaning is, doesn't mean you have the quantity. Meaning is you have so much inside your website, but you're lacking of customer awareness. That is what I mean. Meaning just now. Meaning is, even though you have less quantity, means less product that you guys are selling inside your website or your company website you sell, doesn't mean you didn't attract a good potential customer. For instance, like laptop nowadays, we have so much of brand laptops, is it nowadays, from Acer, what else, Dell, Lenovo, and so on. Okay, but even though they are selling inside their own particular website, but people will come to their website to see what is the latest promotion, what is the latest laptop, and so on. But prior to the statement inside this particular what we call it, particular slide, okay, subject, connection, and web design, my mainly focus of the statement that I just giving you guys is the web design. Please, when you guys are putting the content, please make sure your content can attract your customer, not the product itself. Meaning how you put inside the design to the web design yourself, the wording, the coloring scheme, the animation, the video, the pictures. This is all the elements can be influenced towards the customer attraction. This is some of the example speed of a percentage of the broadband subscriber in terms of European countries and world countries. So a world with wireless internet. Of course, nowadays people are using wireless internet compared to wire internet. Okay, sometimes, but you guys still to be aware regarding environment right now. Nowadays we have wireless modem and so on, so people can access to all different gadget toward the internet nowadays, from laptop, smartphone, tabs, and everything. Even TV also can connect to the internet. So you guys have a what we call it, an easy access to the internet in your environment nowadays. So that's why when you guys are doing certain marketing, for instance, for example, I take AirAsia company. When you guys are looking at the laptop in their particular website, for instance, this one. Okay, in terms of AirAsia website, this is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like in terms of website. Okay, okay, you guys doesn't have any AirAsia apps, is it, inside your smartphone? But in terms of, okay, sorry, I unshare for a little bit. Okay, can you guys see my? Oh, sorry, cannot see, is it, inside my handphone?
Cannot.
Okay, okay, cannot use it. And then we cannot use AirAsia. Okay, we use Facebook. Sorry, we use Facebook. Okay, when you guys are using Facebook, sorry, because you cannot see the apps inside you guys doesn't have any AirAsia, what we call it, AirAsia apps, but apps. But you guys see, this is in terms of Facebook. This is from your laptop view, meaning it's from your computer view. Okay, this is from computer view. But when you guys are looking at your smartphone from the Facebook, it's a different, what we call it, design of the different design view for your smartphone. You guys can see right now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the okay, that is the meaning that you guys already that is the meaning of the statement that I need to give you guys, especially to the new content and new marketing, because nowadays we have so many technologies that we can use. So the content regarding to design and the content must be different from for the each of the technology that you guys are using nowadays, from smartphone, from tabs, from laptop, even for the TV itself also must be different when you guys are doing marketing. You cannot do the same thing in terms of that particular. You must do different type of marketing, different type of advertisement, or different type of design towards the based on the technology that you guys are using. Even the content also must be different. The design, the content, and so on. The coloring scheme. Even though you guys see like Facebook on their coloring scheme only blue and white only, but they're using it different style of designing. you can see the different designing from smartphone and laptop itself. Okay, this is some of the challenges of wireless e-marketing. How to put price service, how to resolve potential cumbersome text entry using tiny keypads, because this is where sometimes having problem when you guys are typing inside your smartphone. How to develop easy and secure payment method. Okay, this is the challenge, some of the challenges that you guys can read. Okay, digital divide. Okay, digital divide. Okay, this is a topic that is a serious, not a serious topic, but I hope I can explain for your understanding. The meaning of digital divide is, okay, this is the definition between digital divide between countries and between different group of people within countries. There is a wide division between those who are who have real access to information and communication technology and are using it effectively, and those who don't. Meaning is digital divide. The meaning of digital divide is not all people. Okay, not all people. We have a gap between technological usage, in terms of technological access and usage. That is the meaning of digital divide. Meaning is okay, like before when we start this particular chapter, you guys still remember, is it, when I talk about, because of not all people, for instance, for example, Malaysia, even though Malaysia is a small country, but not all the population inside Malaysia are having access toward the internet. Okay, for those also having internet doesn't mean they are using the internet so effectively. So that is, we call it digital divide. Meaning is there is a gap between efficiency of usage of internet and then if the effectiveness of access towards the internet itself. This is, we call it digital divide. Because every country, okay, every country in the world have this particular digital divide. Meaning is there's a gap. Not, for instance, like US. Even though US is a large country, but not all people in the US can access the internet. Okay, that is one of the criteria inside digital divide. Okay, and then in terms of people that can use the internet, okay, doesn't mean all the people that have usage of the internet can share and have information, or have or use the information properly or effectively for their own purpose of work. That's, we call it digital divide. Means the gap of between gap between access of information and communication technology, and how they use that particular technology so effectively. That is the digital divide actually. Are you guys clear? Is it this one, or need to
Yeah.
further explanation? Emmanuel, are you okay?
No need.
No
Okay.
need, huh? All right.
Okay, sir.
Good. Actually, I already had sweat when explaining digital divide. Was worried actually. So for China, actually no need, because you guys already know China is already not a developed country. Actually, it's not a emerging anymore. Actually, it's already developed country, one of the developed country nowadays. So we can skip this. So we finish our chapter 3. So any question regarding this particular chapter before we finish our our lesson for today?
No
No, sir.
questions, sir.
No question. Okay, good. Please take note next week. Please take note next week on 8th of July. You guys will be doing midterms in Google Classroom. I repeat again. Okay, your midterm will be comprised of 10 questions of multiple answer. So I open up on 8 July from 3 p.m. until 9 of July 3 p.m. also. Meaning is you guys have 24 hours to finish it. Is it okay?
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
Oh,
meaning is,
sir,
sorry?
do we have like
Uh,
from any chapter to um
until
read?
chapter 3 only.
Okay.
Because it's an, one thing is, it's an open book. So you guys can Google inside the internet also.
Okay, sir.
I forgot to mention it's an open book midterm, sorry. And the best thing is a multiple question, so it's an ABC.
Okay.
So no question, is it? So no question, I will
Yeah.
stop the sharing and also stopping the recording. I'm thank you to you guys, both of you guys, for participating in our class. Before we go, I need to snap you guys your picture. Everything must have pictures nowadays.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. It's okay, Emmanuel. I
Okay.
already snapped
Okay.
the picture. Okay. I'm stop recording now. Okay. Thank you, guys.